No, I'll be back. No, actually, I don't know. 20, 21, 22nd. Oh, actually.
What? Bro, I ain't saying nothing you said, bro. He said, what?
So Rakai has graduated and is almost 18 now. He carries massive influence and tons of kids look up to him, which is actually where the problem starts. For starters, he can't really speak properly. He stutters a lot.
Y'all need to take him immediately.
Nah, bro, yo, listen, I told niggas the
What? What the fuck is that?
We do TTS. No, I've been, nigga, hold on. Nah, hold on. Who came in the chat? God damn. You gotta give God praise. You. Oh my God.
And yeah, he can't even pronounce basic words correctly.
What if you are an alumni, right?
Alumni!
All I do is pray till that call your phone and say, okay, you are an alumni?
Alumni!
Slow down. I was just be an alumni.
Me too.
Listen, but you alumni though, gang.
I'm not alumni.
Give it at least
What if he say, Talil, you're an alumni, you're gonna go. But can't tell your chat.
You said alumni for you?
Now, if you thought he was only struggling with English and pronunciation, hold up, because his math skills are equally tragic. As a matter of fact, he struggles with single-digit subtraction.
All I want is $17,000 for a golf cart. This right here is $12,000. So that's a 4,000. What difference is that? Tell me that right there. $12,000, $7,000. So right here.
What's
You
2
mad?
minus
You
7?
dumb? You dumb?
What's 2 minus 7?
Nah, you dumb as f.
2 minus 7.
It's 2 minus 7 then. Tell me.
You tell me.
I already know. Now I know if you smart. What is it?
It's 4.
Exactly.
No, it's 5, dumbass. I was testing you.
Wait, what do you mean 4? I
It's
said
5.
Alright, let me see.
You're slow. You're slow.
Let me see. Okay. So it's a 5K difference. That's what I'm saying. So Marco,
Oh, you think it's 4K? It's 4K, right?
so Marco, tell me, Marco. What do you think, bro?
Not being able to subtract 2 from 7 while simultaneously managing millions of followers is deeply concerning. He is an influencer. Just imagine what kind of intellectual framework he's passing down to the younger generation when basic arithmetic defeats him. The ultimate irony? He makes more money in a month than a math professor makes in a decade. It genuinely validates the old adage, the fool is happy, but the wise man weeps. What's the point of earning advanced degrees if a teenager who can't speak clearly or subtract single digits pulls in hundreds of thousands of dollars while a professor struggles to pay rent? But hey, let's not judge Rakai's mathematical abilities off a single clip. Instead of comparing him to professors, let's see if he can at least compete with a literal child in basic multiplication.
What's 2 plus 2?
4.
Okay, your turn.
What is 5 times 6?
cook them.
No, because 5 times 6 is 45. 5, 10, 50, 20, 25, 30, wait, 30.
Bro, getting cooked by an elementary schooler is insane. The wild part is that he doesn't even care about his lack of basic knowledge. His friends just laugh it off like it's a funny bit, but this lack of foundational skills could become a serious liability. His friends aren't going to be there to shield him forever. If he finds himself in a different country or surrounded by the wrong crowd, he could easily get scammed. If a kid can outsmart him in a quick face-off, imagine what an actual con artist could do. And the craziest part? Sometimes he genuinely believes he's right and everyone else is naive.
Alright, let me see if you're smart. What's 5 times 10?
50.
What's 4 times 9?
36.
Girl, we need to go back to school. She's right? 36?
Yeah.
He operates with the confidence of someone who thinks they're a genius, completely blind to their own ignorance. This triggers a dangerous cognitive trap. The moment you convince yourself you know everything, you stop seeing the value in further education. True wisdom operates on the exact opposite principle. An intelligent person acts with humility, acknowledging what they don't know and actively seeking new information. That's why lifelong learners are always looking to pick up new skills. Rakai is the textbook inverse of this. He assumes he's already smart enough, concludes there's nothing left to learn, and tunes out during class.
Bro, let me tell you something. Y'all say I'm dumb as but I know basics though. He don't even know basics.
He don't know basics.
He don't know basics.
You're a fucking senior.
I know.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do.
Name a 13 colony.
A colony?
Name a 13 colony. One of the 13 colonies. Name it.
Albany.
No.
That is, assuming he even attends. For the past few years, he's been enrolled in online school, skipping classes left and right under the assumption that his entire future lies in streaming. To his credit, he's not entirely wrong. He's genuinely great at streaming. He understands clip farming, knows how to manufacture viral moments, and has cultivated a massive, loyal audience. But being a talented creator doesn't give you a free pass to skip foundational education. Cenat even went out of his way to hire private tutors to help him with math and English, but clearly it didn't stick.
Let's do.
You have to the slope?
Yes.
GG's.
Okay.
Crap. Okay. Give him a little challenging one. Negative x plus 5 equals y.
1x. Little 1x.
That's correct.
Correct.
Bro solves a 5th grade math problem and suddenly thinks he's Albert Einstein. Asking a high school senior a question that simple is already embarrassing enough, and his struggle with numbers actually bleeds directly into his streams. He can't even accurately track or read his own subscriber count.
I have to get 10 subs and 844 curses. What is 844 times 10?
5,000.
If I have to give 10 subs on 844 times, how many subs do I have to give?
5,000. Gang, I'm trying to give you go to.
Anyone would be frustrated watching this, and Kai's face says it all. He is just as bewildered as Rakai is. We'll break down Kai's own math skills in a moment, but it's genuinely wild how people can reach the absolute pinnacle of digital influence without understanding the basic math behind their own success. I guarantee Rakai can't even fully comprehend the financial scale of what he earns. Now, we can't really complain about the fact that he's making bank. If streaming pays more than traditional professions, it just does, and he put in the work to build his audience. But generating revenue doesn't negate the need for a fundamental education. Because he's now officially graduated, he's done with traditional schooling entirely, meaning if he doesn't take the initiative himself, he's permanently locking in these basic educational gaps. The only real fix was for him to take his studies seriously and attend actual physical classes instead of passively logging into an online portal.
I still don't know how the US system works, bro. Like at the end of the day, I'm still a Rakai hater, bro. Like, how he didn't go to school for the whole 2 years and still graduate, bro? Like, that's how fucked up the US system is, bro. That shit's fucked up. What you mean he can graduate, bro? He never went to a school. I never seen doing homework and shit, bro. How the fuck he graduate?
Yeah, he dodged real school by opting for online classes, and even then, he exploited the setup to skip constantly. It's way too easy to fake attendance in an online environment. In fact, his absenteeism was so severe that he managed to completely overlook an entire subject. By the end of the year, right before graduation, he genuinely didn't know that history was part of the curriculum.
They say that I didn't do a whole, I didn't for the whole year online, I didn't do no history. They say I have a 0 in history. How the fuck I got 0 in history? And how the fuck do I got a 0 in history? Cause guess what? Online, it never showed me I had history. You feel me? And y'all laugh like that shit funny, bro. That shit not funny, gang.
Completely missing an entire core subject is wild. How do you even manage that? It's practically impossible unless you're actively avoiding the screen. And you might remember the massive drama surrounding his graduation 2 months ago. People were convinced he wouldn't actually walk the stage. In the end, he was required to attend just 20 days of physical, in-person classes to clear the bar.
The bad news is, right? So, graduation is obviously coming up. I graduate June 20th, right? But where the bad news come in is that, right? For my mom told me for order me in a school called for order me to graduate and walk the stage, I would have to re-enjoin in-person school until May 30th till June 20th.
You can see clearly that he can't form proper sentences and can't put in right words. He doesn't even know to speak his first language. But then he gets a call saying that even though he followed all the required criteria, he might still not be allowed to graduate.
So then boom, I had 3 meetings. One is saying like, okay, I go to school, so I can't go to school right now. They're saying, okay, they said that the school been talking about me going back to school, and they think like it's just not gonna work. Like you in school, no one gonna be able to focus, which I think that's just, you feel me? I think that's facts or not. That's bro. Check it out, Chad. They say if I go to school, oh I'm a cause shit like that. Y'all saying facts? So y'all think me going to school, I'm a cause commotion and shit? Yes or no? No. Everybody at that school I grew up with before everything, like before me streaming shit like that, nigga, I grew up with them, bro. They're not like that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. So that's just right there.
The administration determined that he would be a major disruption to the graduation ceremony because they already know how big of a nuisance he is. He talked about this in another stream. The reason he wasn't allowed to attend the ceremony is also because he had invited all his streamer friends to show up.
My graduation will be streamed. KC3, Duke Dennis, Keno, Kevin Hart, Drew, Ray, and all the Toro boys gonna be there. What?
You can only imagine the chaos and the crowds if all the AMP members, including Kai, joined the event. This was supposed to be a memorable day for the students, and the institution didn't want these streamers making it all about themselves. They wanted the students to have their moment. It would have been total chaos. So the administration ultimately blocked his friends from entering the venue, and the ceremony wasn't live streamed as planned. The event itself turned into a mess, but at the end of the day, he officially walked away with a diploma. Now, proper academic effort would have equipped him with basic problem-solving tools for real life. But the issue goes way beyond math and history. He struggles to speak fluent English, which happens to be his native language. He speaks English at home, with his family, and with his peers, yet somehow remains barely articulate in the only language he knows. It's why people jokingly say he doesn't actually speak a language at all.
But listen, like how I look.
Yo, run that by me again, bro. Yo, is he the first
human being that speaks 0 languages, bro?
Like, bro, I gave you a chance. I slowed it down and made sure that I heard you properly, and it turns out
You need to be on that Kai ABC mouse plan, because whatever you got going on, bro, you can't communicate to save your life, gang.
Awesome. Which you could get a little bit of something to it.
Wow, man.
Check any?
Bro, so what do you do?
Like this? I'm like this. I'm on the phone. What? What about this? I'm on the phone. What? What about this? Bro, that's what the fuck you doing? Never forget the bev. Never. Don't ever talk back saying you forgot your drink. What's your ethnicity?
What?
Ethnicity.
Huh?
What's your ethnicity? What's your ethnicity? Wait, I'm saying it wrong. What's your what's it called? Oh, ethnicity.
What does that mean?
Wait, Chad, what's it called? How you say that right there?
Ethnicity?
Ethnicity, yeah, my bad. Ethnicity.
Like Caucasian?
Oh, you're just Caucasian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For a native speaker, you'd expect him to at least recognize middle school vocabulary words like ethnicity. It's not a complex concept, but if your brain isn't trained to process standard language, you hit a wall. His mind is wired strictly for basic daily slang, which has effectively capped his entire vocabulary. Whenever he encounters a word outside his comfort zone, he ignores it rather than learning what it means or how to say it. And when curiosity dies, your intellect stays completely static. He desperately needs speech and language coaching, but he avoids it because it requires effort, and in his mind he's already graduated, so he thinks he's finished learning.
Kai can never go and tell me, oh, go do some homework. Kai can't go tell me go read a book. Kai can't say to me. Every time Kai see me, oh, what's 10 plus 10? What's 10 plus 10? How I ask you that?
Then there's his spelling, which is equally problematic, especially in an age where basic literacy is essential and you won't always have people around to proofread for you.
Much. Medicine. Bro, fuck this shit, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
These aren't obscure, complex words either. They are basic, everyday terms. I hope Rakai never finds himself in a spelling bee because he'd probably struggle to spell bee. Now, bad spelling can be somewhat bypassed with technology. A quick Google search or voice-to-text can help you navigate words you can't type out. But that brings us to the next hurdle. You still have to be able to read the screen. And well, reading isn't his strong suit either.
Our life was beginning to get very
A life, my own.
I mean, at least.
Oh, no, own.
Yeah, goes back.
A life.
Yeah, try fast. Hold on, go back. Go back.
Yeah, those pronunciations were rough. You might remember when Kai temporarily stepped back from streaming to go into his monk mode arc, spending time reading books and self-reflecting.
Our time and location, creating and implementation intention is a strategy you can use. You can use pair a new habit with a specific time and location. The implementation intention formula is I will behavior and time and location. Habit stacking is a strategy you can use to pair a new habit with a current habit. I am reading to articulate myself better for the future. See y'all next time. I'm left off at page 79.
Bro really thought he was a modern-day philosopher. Anyway, Rakai tried to mimic him, which instantly turned into a viral meme. The issue wasn't just that he mispronounced words, he was reading at a 4th grade level, plowing through sentences at a snail's pace, sounding out every syllable out loud as if he expected a round of applause for finishing a line. Plus, for reasons unknown, he was practically yelling at the pages.
But it can all spark to make a strong artwork. That's how I would define the sneaker equation. I would say these sneakers have gone through. KC3, I love you, Daddy. Don't talk back, KC3. I sat there with a Sally. We sat there with 2. And I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. Oh my fucking God, nigga. So he was getting fined for wearing shoes that weren't regulation, red or whatever. That my entry point into my mystique of sneakers, not the object. It's the object itself plus the—
Bro, we get it. You finally cracked the code on reading. Why are we shouting at paper? Finally, let's talk about the main driver behind the internet trolling, his stutter. To be fair, stuttering can be a genuine speech impediment that people are born with. Other times, it happens when your brain works faster than your mouth, creating a disconnect as you try to structure a sentence in real time. Obviously, not everyone can flow as smoothly as Andrew Tate.
My unmatched perspicacity, coupled with sheer indefatigability, makes me a feared opponent in any realm of human endeavor.
Yeah, mate, fluent articulate English is definitely going to come in handy while formulating legal defenses. Anyway, stuttering is completely normal when you're nervous, overly excited, or processing thoughts under pressure. Plenty of top creators stutter because talking to tens of thousands of live viewers is chaotic.
Oh yeah, when I said I was getting dressed, I was actually cleaning my room. Yeah, see, I have made it. I have... Don't you long enough? There's no way that was that funny.
Hey, welcome back. Hey, welcome back.
The mad though. I'm only yapping because I done.
It's tough. It's one of those days. I might gotta crank a Celsius. Yo, yeah. Can we get some Celsius and damn, let's reset. Holy smoke.
What questions I got?
How willing are you? How far are you go? All right, never mind.
You can ask.
Part 2 of the Asian snacks. Yeah, I'm gonna do more fam.
And I'm like, fuck it, I'm going. And look where the fuck am I? Never mind, but y'all know what I mean though. Y'all know what I mean.
Nah, I just never did the spin with me.
What? Damn.
But this a learning. We learning in progress, Kyle. Damn. What the fuck?
The difference with Rakai is that it happens in almost every single sentence he attempts. People assume he's just talking too fast or getting overly hyped, but that's genuinely just his default speech pattern. He built a habit of rushing his words, stuttering through them, and because his inner circle always treated it like a funny joke rather than helping him correct it, the habit calcified. At this point, unwiring it is going to take serious effort. His mouth simply runs faster than his cognitive processing, leaving him stuck mid-sentence.
You be taking private jets?
Do I?
Yeah. How much? How much?
God damn! Bow.
Nigga, don't gonna eat peacefully in this bitch.
Yeah, 10 times, bro. Damn.
I please, bro.
Please,
Please, bro. Now calm down, bro.
Bro said nigga. God damn.
You got your license?
No.
You don't got your license. Okay, yeah, that's dead.
No, nigga, hold on. Oh.
What? Slow down.
I don't. If I would get to hold on.
So slow.
You talk slow.
We're talking so fast. Me? What are you? You have a Rolls Royce?
Slow down. Why do you keep when you do all that talking and you can't keep up what your brain thinking? You gotta just slow down. You wasted 10 seconds. Just slow down, bro.
Okay, my bad.
No way bro started stuttering while trying to say "my bad" immediately after receiving solid advice. And that's the reality of it. Rakai gets an idea, wants to blurt it out instantly, but his brain stalls out, resulting in a breakdown of basic speech. There are even moments where he loses his train of thought mid-sentence entirely.
If you clip it, you're gonna. My gosh. You need, look, I'm just gonna. Why the f I keep stuttering? That nigga was just jump out the fucking. No, I'll rush again. Oh, wait, listen. When did
Michael Jackson?
When I forget it, bro.
He literally cannot process his own thoughts fast enough, so the sentence just vanishes. Even when a phrase is only 2 words long, he still manages to trip over the first one. That makes standard day-to-day conversation almost impossible. He can barely communicate ideas to his closest friends.
Or shall I my shit just? That's what I'm saying. Shall I my shit just? What? No. Like, what more? Like I was saying, like. You know, on the phone. What? What about
God. Please get him. No. Yeah. Y'all need to take.
So I'm a dead ass. It's enhancements.
So what do you think we should do about it? What do you think? As a
I like the off the back patio. It's like a ton out there. Did you do that?
What back patio?
Being in Rakai's core circle must be an exercise in extreme patience. Not because he's a bad guy, but because decoding his sentences requires a translator. Even the friends he hangs out with daily struggle to interpret what he's saying. And if you think you could figure it out, let me prove you wrong. In this clip, there isn't a single recognizable English phoneme coming out of his mouth. Bro literally invented an entirely new dialect on the spot. Even if he was trying to sing along to a track, those were definitely not the lyrics. That was pure, unadulterated alien gibberish. The original artist wouldn't even recognize their own song. Now, to be fair, even the person who brought Rakai into the spotlight, and arguably the biggest streamer on the planet, has his own struggles with speech. We're talking about Cenat. He isn't as severe as Rakai, but he stutters regularly on camera.
Blue? The blue? I remember the blue, or should I? So the
question is, tell me a favorite thing what you love about being black.
Favorite thing about being black is just inspiring fellow younger black generation. You know. Man, out of games we were supposed to play yesterday, but we didn't. We didn't get to do it. I really feel like I'm.
Yeah, let's
do it tomorrow.
Let's go see it a second time, Davis.
Alright,
tomorrow.
Yo.
This nigga's gonna leave. This nigga's just gonna leave. I'm gonna fall asleep.
He wasn't gonna shoot you until you shoot him. The one that killed me! He killed you!
Rakai calls Kai his father figure, and Kai has actively stepped in to mentor him on multiple occasions. But if the mentor himself stutters under pressure, there's only so much speech coaching he can offer. At the end of the day, stuttering is an industry hazard for streamers. Performing live in front of a massive audience creates performance anxiety, and the pressure to sound perfect causes you to stumble. It comes with the territory. Beyond speech and math though, Rakai hits a wall in another fundamental subject, geography. We already established he missed an entire entire year of history, but his geography knowledge is just as non-existent. Case in point, he couldn't name 5 countries in Africa.
Name 5 countries in Africa.
South Africa, North Africa, East Africa, and West Africa. What are you talking about?
Look, struggling to name 5 individual countries is one thing, but using North, South, East, and West Africa as your answers is wild. Plus, he only listed 4 cardinal directions anyway. So yeah, as you can see, Rakai's grasp on foundational education is pretty concerning across the board. Basic math trips him up, and standard verbal communication is a daily struggle. That's precisely why he needs to step back and invest in real speech therapy and math tutoring. He's clearly a talented creator who knows how the internet works, how to form clips, and how to drive engagement. But if you lack basic literacy and communication skills in your only native language, you're setting yourself up for serious long-term issues. Anyway, what do you guys think? Can you actually understand what he's saying half the time, or does he need to start over from elementary school? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button. These breakdowns take a ton of effort to put together, so the support means a lot. I'll catch you guys in the next one.